Right, so I've not done a video for quite a while. Couple of reasons for that. So Club Firecracker's gone. That's not gone too far away. Maybe about 10 miles away to somebody who really wanted it. So that went, and then kind of reluctantly Casino Crazy as well. Although I won't lie, the extra spending money always comes in handy when you're going away. So I thought sod it, and it was going to a friend, so I didn't mind too much. It was one of them. It was an impulse thing, and it was actually collected while I was away. And I know it pissed a couple of people off because a couple of people had already inquired about that one, and my intention wasn't really to sell, but sometimes I do stuff, and it was one of them, so I did it anyway. Right, so I picked this one up. As you can see at the moment, it's got a door open. You can actually see straight through. You can see outside if you look closely enough. It's come to me, so it obviously needed a coin mech update, and I've not done that yet. And it only seemed to come with one other fault that I could see. Now, I thought that would be pretty straightforward. As it turns out, it has been fairly straightforward to fix that fault. But not in the way I thought, so I thought it probably just needed a new LCD. I pulled it out, it looks a bit tatty. Magic reassured me that it's not, they all look tatty, and it's not probably going to be that. If anybody's had an MPU4, the Varta battery is underneath System Mod 4, this one. The Varta battery is underneath somewhere about there-ish, maybe. And right underneath where they've put the battery, they've put the tracks that lead to the LCD display and also to your payouts. So if you pick up one of these and it's got that fault, the chances are it's being caused by a battery leak rather than anything else. Now, obviously, the battery, it's all back together. I've just put it back together, put it on. Sanded down the tracks very lightly and give it a bit of a clean up. And it's obviously now you can see that is working, although I've not put it back in yet. I will do a video with it running at some point, just actually to play it. Now this one, I could probably go through and change all of the decals for it, but that would require me to get hold of them, which I haven't got. So like that was, that's probably the dream with it, but they're quite good on £5, to be honest with you. So it won't be on 5p, hopefully it'll be on 10p, but I quite like them on £5. They're not terrible, they're quite fun to play, and they're quite in demand as well. So it's in very good nick, this. There's nothing wrong with it, really. It had been outside stored for about 3 days under a cover, which hasn't done it a great deal of good, with the wood getting a bit damp, but that'll dry back out. It's absolutely fine, and other than that, it's absolutely perfect. All the locks work. It came out of a pub, apparently, so that's where it's come from. And the guy came out of the pub, and it was in like a back room or something, and his brother said, "Oh, I'll have it." Obviously got it home, and I've had anywhere to put it, or his missus said, "You ain't having that in the house," which I reckon happens quite a lot to people, and yeah, that's where it's ended up. So I've got something different technology, something that I'm quite interested in. Like I said, I quite liked them. I wouldn't have the club version of this. I don't really like the club version of this at all. It's got an absolutely ridiculous block on it. And it's not fun to play either, to be honest, whereas this is at least quite good fun to play. And I think the kids will quite like this one as well, so it'll probably stay around for a little while. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the update. That's where we're at. Cheers.